Hey,
What's up,
welcome
guys?
to Strictly Dumpling.
Yes.
Okay, so we're at the Golden Mall in Flushing.
Golden Mall.
And we're here to eat some Xi'an food.
This is a legendary basement. Okay, we're going into a basement. All right, this is where like very authentic Chinese foods are found. And we're doing a, what are we doing today?
We're doing Xi'an food. Now, this is a place where you're talking about hole in the wall. Like, this is literally
It's a
like
hole
in the ground.
And
We're dodging traffic right now.
Literally,
because-
like people are like bumping into us.
Look at this place. This is the entrance here. And, yo, this is not a place that people just walk by and be like, yo, I want to go eat in the basement of
No,
this little
because
building.
look at the sign right there. Like you don't even know there's food down there.
Right. There's no indication that there's delicious food down there.
I actually heard of this food from my Western friends. They were like, Dan, have you been to this basement in
Did I
Flushing?
tell you about this?
No. This is years ago. Some of my Western friends, non-Chinese friends, were like, yo, I'm going to take you to this basement. And they took me there. And I was like, how did I not know about this place?
I'm a good judge of Xi'an food because I'm from Xi'an. And this is a place that I think is it's okay. It's not like the most authentic place, but we're not in China.
Yeah, but like Mike doesn't like Xi'an famous foods that much either.
Because it's not
bomb diggity.
Yeah, because you're from Shanghai or whatever. It's still the best we got in New York.
Yeah.
So guys, let's go to check it out.
Let's do it.
Okay, this is the basement. So we're heading down. All right, still no indication that there's food down there except for you see people eating. So there's a bunch of places down here. They're all pretty decent. But what we came to find is the Xi'an food. And honestly, guys, if you don't know what you want down here, it's kind of hard to just come down here and like order. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the problem that a lot of my friends tell me that like they haven't been here. They're just like, dude, there's so much to choose from. What do you choose from?
Duck head.
Like there's.
Oh, that's crazy. So here's the shop that we came to eat at. Xi'an famous food. So this is where they started, initially where they started. So they got like, the secret is out obviously. So you got both Bobby Flay, Andrew Zimmern. Come on, is this Bizarre Foods really? Yeah. This is not Bizarre Foods. Come on, Andrew Zimmern. I'm from Xi'an. The foods that we eat the most are liangpi, which is, the liangpi is like a rice noodle. It's made from rice. It's not flour. And we usually eat it cold, mixed in with some vinegar and hot oil and things like that. And then another popular dish is the Yano Palm Oil. So we're gonna get the Yano Palm Oil. And this is a dish with lamb and then bits and pieces of hard Chinese bread. You don't think that bread would be good in soup, like soaked in it? It's actually really good. Then you got, this is another classic. This is what they call the Chinese hamburgers.
Yeah.
Come on. But this is like either made with pork or cumin and lamb.
Yeah.
And this is like a sandwich through on top of it.
Dude, you know what I usually get when I come here? You're gonna love this.
The tofu, bro! I love the tofu.
It's like Chang and spicy tofu.
Yeah, this is another specialty that we have.
I get this too right there.
Okay, we're not gonna get lost with that.
Yeah. But that's good too.
Yeah. And also, what's really good here is the chomian. You guys remember the last episode we did? We did an episode on chomian. But the chomian here, honestly, guys, is not as good as the place I showed you last time. So now we're gonna look at some of the drinks. This is pretty popular. This is the Wang Lao tea.
Yeah, I love that stuff. It's like Chinese herbal tea. It's really cold, sweet, and goes really well with oily and spicy foods.
I hate it.
You would.
All right, this is the hot berry tea.
This is so good. It's like sour, sweet. I love that stuff.
You know, there's a legend about this. Back in the three dynasties, Cao Cao, which was one of the warlords, his soldiers were dying from thirst.
Yeah.
And then they're walking in the desert, and he told them that in a little bit there's going to be a forest full of hawberries. Nice. And the soldiers start salivating, like they're thinking about the berries, how sour they are, and they were able to quench their own thirst.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's a legend, real legend. And here you got the teas, the jasmine teas, and the always popular and good Principian teas. This is really good. But now I'm going to tell you guys my favorite. Lao Zao. The Lao Zao right here, this is fermented rice drink. So it's sweet, and it's fermented goodness. You never had it, have you?
I never had it.
It's
Wait, is it like Zhounyang?
Zhounyang.
Oh, I like Zhounyang.
It's awesome. Try it.
Good.
Our first dish has arrived.
The liangpi. Look at that. That looks awesome. It's got like the spicy oil all over it. It's kind of like sour too.
There's our Yano Palm Oil.
Oh man, that
See
looks
that?
good. That's delicioso right there. Oh, top it off. Cilantro.
You gotta have
Thank you.
cilantro.
Thank you.
I heard in the news that a lot of people don't like cilantro.
Yeah, I don't
It
get
tastes
that.
like soap. I don't get it.
that.
Cilantro is like awesome.
Oh, look at that.
Pure awesome.
That's
Let's bring it over to our seat. There's our little pretty little douhua, guys. Oh, check that out.
Yeah, that's the
Here we
stuff
go.
right there.
All right, this is our meal. We got jasmine tea. Dan's got jasmine tea. How's that? This is called Yano Palm Oil. This is one of the most famous dishes in Xi'an. No, actually, let me rephrase that. This is the most famous dish in Xi'an. The difference is here. So basically, this is lamb and also chunks of bread. You see that, guys? These are chunks of bread.
bread or
It's
is that
bread.
just like
no? It's bread.
Oh,
this
okay.
this bread is basically these sandwiches. The bread from these sandwiches, broken down into little pieces.
Oh.
The difference is in China, if you don't break down these little pieces by hand, you're considered like an outsider. Like you don't know what you're doing. So you want to break down the bread into like maybe half the size of your little fingertip. That's how big you want the bread to be. So in Xi'an, nobody uses machine to break down the bread.
Yeah, you can tell it's machines because they're perfectly square.
Right. So also in this lamb soup, you got hot sauce, cilantro, you got the lamb chunks here. This, guys, is the liang pi. This is made with rice noodles. And you see here, this is,
Well, Westerners call it gluten.
Western call it gluten. So if you're allergic to gluten, you can't eat this
Actually,
stuff.
no one's really allergic to gluten.
Seriously,
That's actually a myth.
really, exactly. You got
That's
bean
a myth.
sprouts, cilantro. Basically, this noodle here starts off as a big round sheet, and they will cut it into pieces. And the sauce in here is always going to be a little spicy. You put vinegar in here, some other seasonings, salt and pepper and whatever. And you always eat this cold. Doufu nao. This is a famous breakfast dish in China, especially Xi'an. This is basically tofu. In the south, they eat this like sweet as well, but I like it salty.
I like it both.
This is what they call like a Chinese burger, which is, come on, it's not a Chinese
not a
burger. This is 肉夹馍 made with pork and 肉夹馍 made with lamb. This is really famous in Xi'an, super famous. The bread itself is actually in Xi'an, it's much tougher than it is here. And the meat, sometimes in Xi'an, they soak the meat for like a week, to where the meat, if you poke it, it falls apart completely.
Wow.
So this is all fatty pork belly right here. This is lamb.
that looks good,
lamb.
though.
This is cumin with lamb.
I can smell
with,
it.
green peppers, jalapenos. This is supposed to, cumin is really important in this. All right, guys, we're gonna start feasting now. So that's the most important part. Is like we're gonna start
hungry,
just like
man.
dang and starving. And no double dipping this time. I'm gonna get you like your own plate, your own spoon. I don't want your spoon near my
Haven't
food.
you heard it tastes better with double dipping?
No one says that.
I
No
heard
one
that.
says that.
I heard
You say
that. Tell me
No
if that's true, guys.
No, it's not true. So Dan, try something. All right, so here's Dan double dipping. Seriously, double dipping. Do it. Put it on your plate.
I didn't know if he was gonna catch me doing that. But
Who doesn't catch you doing that? That's why I look out for whenever you eat.
Yo, I love this quote unquote gluten. It's got a really good like chewy texture, and also like it absorbs all the flavor. And also, this is like the dishes I don't normally get when I come here, so I'm glad that Mike can introduce to me some new dishes. It's good, but I think for me, I'm not a huge fan of the red chunks.
How dare you?
I like the soup. It's very lamby here. I just, I didn't grow up with it. Like Mike grew up with it. I didn't grow up with it.
How dare you?
So for me, I like something. I like my soups less starchy. Sorry. All right, this I usually always get on and get it here. I love being from Shanghai. I love these pickled radishes. I eat it with like everything.
And just to mention, you double dipped on me again. Triple dip this time. All right, now Dan's gonna try the pork belly burger. What do you think?
Really good. It's missing hot sauce though. And the lamb. Come here, Bambi. That is one flavorful burger.
We used to eat liang pi every single day, no joke. Because there's so many, and in China, like in Xi'an, the liang pi is sold in food stands. So I love liang pi so much.
In New York, it's sold for $4.75.
Exactly.
Dude, how is it, bro? How's the acidity?
That's pretty
Is
good.
it too sour? Is it? Where do you rank it?
I like my lamb cheese sour. That's the way I am. Some people don't like a lot of vinegar. I do. This was my favorite in China. My favorite. So I have really high expectations for this dish, which you know. All right. You know what? It's just okay here.
What makes it okay?
It's the flavor is not like exploding in my mouth, and the bread here, because it's not as hard as it is in China, it gets a little more soggy than it should be. It's still okay if you really like this dish. It's okay to get it like and just like indulge in the nostalgia for a while, but it's just okay. Also, you need hot sauce in here, and you can't have hot oil in here. You need actual like hot sauce. Yeah,
The garlic.
yeah, the
hot
garlic's
sauce.
hot sauce. You need that in here, and this goes really good with tian suan, which is like pickled garlic, which they don't didn't give us here. They don't have it.
I don't
here.
know. They don't have it. The doughbois. It's hard to. You can't really mess up the doughbois.
Yeah, well, actually, this is really good.
Yeah,
it's really good. The is really good.
Let's go for the pork burger. Oh yeah. It's pretty good, but it's
It's okay because it just tastes like a pork belly in a sandwich. It's missing kind of like the greasiness and the sauciness.
yeah, it's kind of
That's
dry
interesting.
actually.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a little dry. This is my favorite.
I mean, you can't beat it for the price though in New York. It's like $2.75. You get yourself a breakfast burger.
Love the lamb sandwich. So on the authentic level, I say doughua really good. Tianliangpi pretty good. Lamb sandwich is better than the pork sandwich. And this dish, Yano Palm Oil, it's hard to get this right. It's just really hard. But here's what I've been waiting for.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Also, I love this stuff. Oh, yeah. I love this stuff so much. I used to drink this every single day in China. Food coma phase right here.
Definitely. Now, a lot of you guys already know about Xi'an famous foods, but I say definitely come to this basement because it's authentic. That's what I'm talking about. Authenticity. No AC.
Yeah,
Breeze
just
from
like
the
China.
street. I mean, this is pretty much as close to a Chinese stall as you can get.
Right, and this is probably, there's a place like this in LA,
Okay.
not as authentic as this place.
Really?
And this place obviously not as authentic as the authentic places in China, but
Right.
this is the best you're gonna get on this
Yeah.
side of the ocean.
Definitely, definitely. If you guys want a little bit poshier, you know, you could go like in Manhattan. My favorite Manhattan location, Upper West Side.
Get out of
Yeah,
Get
the
out of
Upper West Side. You catch me there,
Whatever,
guys.
dude.
Mike, you catch him in Flushing.
Yeah.
Probably at the New World. There's one in the New World Mall.
Yeah, we got tons more places to
Yeah.
explore in Flushing, so we're gonna take all you guys over there.
Yeah.
All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you haven't done it already, subscribe to our channel. It's awesome.
Yep. If you guys have a food suggestion you guys want us to cover, let us know. And like us, share this, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.
Peace.